What's going on, Nerd Nation? This is Sleevecard signing in. Oh, and my voice is breaking. This is Sleevecard signing in and welcoming you back to another episode of Pokemon HeartGold right here on the channel. Last episode, you guys, we made our way all the way up to the tippity top of the Goldenrod radio tower and took down Team Rocket, dismantled them, got them to disband once again, and sent them on their merry way. In today's episode, you guys, I frankly have no idea what we're about to be doing. I planned for us to be heading on to Blackthorn City. However, last episode we got the Rainbow Wing, and we were told that we might be able to go see Ho-Oh up in the Bell Tower in Ekrotique. Is that what we're doing today? I have no idea, like I said. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear. But before we go ahead and do that, as I'm heading south on this tower here, let's have a quick look at our team so you can get a full rundown on what's going on. Get your finger on the pulse. So, leading off our team today, we have Edvard, our level 38 Crobat. Edvard has Confuse Ray, Wing Attack, Air Cutter, and a Bite. Not Crunch yet, but just Bite. Next up, we have Blitzen, our level 33 Stantler. Blitzen is still running the same moveset of Takedown, Astonish, Confuse Ray, and Stomp. Next, we have somebody who just evolved the very last episode, and that is Nox, our Espeon, formerly our Eevee. And Nox has Bite, Tackle, Quick Attack, and Sand Attack. And we're actually going to be swapping out this nickname here today. Because like I said last episode, guys, Nox was for our Umbreon. But now that we got Espeon, we're going to go with Luma. Luma the Espeon. So we will swap that out here in just a second. Also, while I'm looking at the moveset, I lamented also last episode about it not having any psychic moves. But fear not, because somebody actually reached out to me on Twitter. Like, the one person who's actually watching this, I guess, reached out to me on Twitter and told me that at level 36, Espeon actually picks up Psybeam. So all we have to do is make it up to level 36, then we can get Psybeam and get rid of some of these dookie moves and actually have a quality stab. Next up, we have Nami, our level 33 Seeking. Nami has Surf, Aqua Ring, Horn Attack, and Water Pulse. We also have Zap, who brings the Jolts to our team. Zap, our level 34 Magneton, with Magnet Bomb, Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, and Spark, while hanging onto that Quick Claw to give it a little bit of speed. Just a little bit. And last but not least, the man of the hour, the Embers. The embers to our fire, guys. Cinder, our level 34, level 37 Typhlosion. Cinder, of course, has Lava Plume, Fire Blast, Quick Attack, and Swift. Alright. There you have it. There's the team. Now let's keep on heading south from here. I believe we need to check in on some of these people staying here because I believe they give us stuff. Oh, here we go. TM11. Don't know what it is, but I know I want it. Sunny Day. Puh. That's garbage. Jarbage. Do you give me something? No. I think, if I remember Mary or Marie or whatever the hell her name is, she gives us something too. But let's head upstairs because I want to see if the commish, the director, gives us anything. What about you, fat boy? Oh, nope, you just want to tell us about the mysterious signal. Yeah, I think she gives us something. Oh, she gives us Bright Powder, which is not too bad. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Ben gives me nothing, though, because he's an ungrateful little bastard. Alright, what about you, Home Slice? Do you give us a Master Ball? Can I get a Master Ball? Hello. Hello, Master Ball. Master Ball? Nothing. I thought he gave us the Master Ball. Like, where am I? Or is it Elm? I'm assuming Elm's going to give us the Master Ball now. But, I don't want to deal with that. I try and limit the amount of interaction I have with Elm, because he... Oh, yeah. Where were you? Where were you? Now you're here standing around, but when this place got taken over, you weren't doing crap. Yeah, that is called TV. What about you? You give me anything? Oh, 0 points. You? You got something for me? Buena. Oh, come on, people. Show me the goods. Like, at least a couple of you guys are grateful. What about you? You got goods for us? No goods from you either. Alright, whatever. Let's roll on out of this piece. All these people so ungrateful. Such a shame. No? Okay. I thought when we stepped out, maybe the Pokegear was going to ring, give us some direction as to where we need to go. But I'm just going to heal up. Let's do this. We'll heal up. We'll put Orville in our team, because we haven't seen Orville in a while, but not a permanent member of the team, so we're not going to mix too much up. But I'll put Orville in just so we can fly around real quick. And then I think we'll pop up to Ekrotique just to see if maybe something cool will happen. I don't think it will. But then we'll swing over to Mahogany. I almost said Cianwood. We'll swing over to Mahogany and kind of start trucking from there if nothing goes on. But having Fly on our team will definitely help speed that process up. You hang out for now, Blitzen. So if you guys are watching this, I want to thank you, because obviously this is coming out on the 17th. I'm filming it the night of the 16th, so I'm actually filming this at 10:30 at night. That is an hour and a half before the launch of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So if you guys are watching this, thank you for taking time to pry yourself away from your 3DS to actually, enjoy this with me. If you're not watching it as it aired, that's okay. I'm not salty. I get it. Game Freak's more important than me. I'll live. Now, and this'll sound dumb in retrospect, but on the topic of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because it hasn't come out yet, I will reiterate that before I start saying dumb things. On the topic of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I'm a little worried about this game, because I think, don't get me wrong, I think it's going to be good. I don't think there's a Pokemon game that's come out yet that I've, detested. There have been some I enjoy more than others, that kind of thing, but there's not one where I'm like, oh, this is absolute garbage. I wish I had never purchased it. Out of the main series games, because there's been some side spin-off games that I've thought that about, but I'm a little wary of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because you're talking about something that's come out as a remake. It's not even a sequel in the sense that, Gold and Silver could be considered a sequel to, the Kanto games or something like that. It's just straight out, oh yeah, we got the gym badge, blah, blah, blah. Alright, on my way, homie. But anyways, it's like a straight up remake, which the reason it makes me a little wary is that you're getting a straight up remake a year from when the last one came out. So I'm a little concerned that it's going to be too similar. And I've gotten feedback from some of my YouTube / Pokemon friends who may or may not have legitimately downloaded / hacked / whatever you want to consider it, a copy. And, oh, what the hell? Oh, something's going down. You've done it. Please come through. You have been touched by the rainbow wing. I'm actually not going to head up there right now, because I don't think we can actually do Ho-Oh. Because Ho-Oh is also at level 50, so I doubt that this is the time and place we're going to see Ho-Oh. But we'll fly on. We'll just fly on. But at least we get access to it. That's kind of cool. But anywho, I've gotten feedback from some of my peeps who have already played a little bit of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and the consensus is that at least the first part, like the first trial and grand trial, are really similar to like Sun and Moon, which I kind of get because it's a remake, but it's also like, if it's been a year, I don't quite have nostalgia about Sun and Moon if it's the game I'm currently playing. So I want something new. Like, I don't want to just hop in and play a new game and they go, oh, I've thrown in 3 new Ultra Beasts, X amount more, like, Z crystals, that kind of thing. Like, I want something where I'm actually getting, like, my money's worth as far as new content. And I definitely want, like, new storylines, stuff like that. So, who knows? I mean, it's still too early because not everybody's played it. Obviously, the people that have played it have not really played it, let's say, Game Freak approved. But that's kind of my concern. So, maybe right now, you, me, and everybody, we're all playing it and we're going, man, my fears were unfounded. Maybe not. I don't know. So I'm a little concerned that the feedback I've heard overall is that it's really repetitive, at least early on, because I haven't heard anybody that's like defeated it or anything like that. But at least early on, I've heard that it's kind of repetitive going up to at least Hala in the first grand trial. So I'm kind of hoping that that's false. Maybe there's like a tidbit here and there that are it's at least fresh. Because frankly, I don't want to play even the first grand trial as exactly the same. Because that's kind of stale if it's the same exact like storyline and the way it unfolds and everything like that. So at least give me some kind of mix. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that. Hopefully I'm wrong. This is the thing. Hopefully I'm wrong, and probably I am wrong, because I severely doubt that Game Freak would come out with a game that's the same game, you know, literally 12 months after the game came out. So, the way I'm kind of looking at it is, maybe it's kind of like a Game of the Year edition. You know, like, they'll have all these games that come out like PlayStation, Xbox, stuff like that, where it's, you know, like Skyrim or whatever. And then later that year, you'll see Game of the Year edition, and it's the same one, but it has like all the DLC and stuff in it. So I'm thinking, I'm kind of treating it like that. Like, I'm going into Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, expecting pretty much Sun and Moon, but with some enhancements. So things like, obviously there's new Z crystals, there's new Ultra Beasts, there's new, let's say, non-Alola Pokemon that are popped up. And I'm sure that there's more than what they've just shown us. Because all the, like, pretty much what I remember off the top of my head so far, like, Electroike's in there now, Houndour or Houndoom, and a few other ones. So, I'm hopeful that there's at least more to it than that. But I'm also kind of expecting to just kind of go in and play a similar game, maybe with a little bit of a twist, because they have the whole recon squad and whatnot. So I've heard it does get a little bit sci-fi-y with them. But who the hell knows? But let's focus back on this game, the game at hand. And that is us. Oh, come on. Stop us in our tracks right there. That's us heading over here to Blackthorn City. Hopefully, so my goal here is we get to Blackthorn City, which would set us up next episode on Monday to either be taking on, I don't know if we'll be taking on the gym, but we would at least probably be taking on the Dragon Den, which is like the next little story arc-y bit. So, hopefully that's where we kind of end up. We'll kind of play it by ear. But if nothing else, like, I will say this, Luma's actually putting in work. Like, I would be afraid to see what this bite move would be like as stab on Umbreon. But at least as Luma is doing a decent job, and we're a level away from getting Psybeam, supposedly, which would make this, honestly, it would make this life so much greater. Because having the bite, having Psybeam, and then probably Quick Attack and Tackle would go a long way to making this a very valuable member of the team. But what's interesting to me, though, is so we're facing like level high 20s, so like 28, 29. I'm assuming we'll see like a level 30 or something before we get to Blackthorn. But we just came away from beating what's his name, Archer, and he had what, like a level 38 freaking Houndoom. So it's already a 10 level drop from where we just were. Just keep on motoring. So we're gonna beat this. We should have an encounter. We'll get the encounter here, and then in the ice path, which is upcoming, we should have another encounter. And actually, I'm kind of excited, because if we get the encounter on the ice path, now that I'm really thinking about it, that would set us up for either a Delibird, a Jinx, or a Sneasel, I believe. Or a Swinub, actually. Swinub, now that I think about it, like, Swinub would be a decent addition to the team. So would Sneasel. Swinub would be cool in the sense that we'd finally get that ground typing back, which is something we severely lack. Because right now, I would love to have the ground typing going up against this Charmeleon and whatnot. So if we got a ground type in, plus the ice from Swinub going into a dragon, like a dragon gym, that would be amazing for me. But fingers crossed, because we could also get Delibird, where we're just over here, like, throwing presents over and over again, which would not be thrilling. So, I guess we'll play it by ear. Sneasel, as far as Sneasel is concerned, Sneasel would be okay, I think. Like, I wouldn't mind having a Sneasel. I would definitely enjoy having a Weavile. So, that could be out there. But I don't know that Sneasel's that common. I think, honestly, we're going to see more Swinub and more, like, Zubat than anything else. But, of course, we are exempt from Zubats. So, that's going to be a beautiful little trick going in here. We're exempt from Zubats. Golbats, I think, pop up in there, too. Let's head up here. So we pick up the Ultra Ball. I'm trying to get to where we have an encounter, and I don't want to fish for it. I think if we fish right here, we get an option of, like, Poliwag and Remoraid. Like, I remember Remoraid being in here. In fact, actually, if you guys want to hear a funny... Or funny to me, anyways, if you want to hear, like, a weird story. So when I was younger, like, when Gold and Silver first came out, I actually got the guide for Gold and Silver, like, the whole walkthrough guide from Prima. I don't even know if they make those anymore, but I think they do, but either way. So I ended up getting the guide for Gold. And I remember I really wanted to get an Octillery, and I really wanted to get a Remoraid, because... For whatever reason, I thought Octillery looked like a really cool Pokemon. I was like, whatever, it's a cool design. I definitely want to get it. It just would be something really neat to have. So, in the guide, it was a typo. And this was like, you gotta imagine, this was a typo to like a 9-10-year-old that was just maddening. Because it showed you how you were supposed to catch everything and where you're supposed to get it and all that kind of jazz. Well, when it came to Remoraid and it came to Octillery, it said the only way to get an Octillery was through evolving a Remoraid. Which, alright, that's fair enough. So you can't catch a wild Octillery, you have to go get a Remoraid and evolve it. Sure. Like, not that surprising. It is what it is. But then for Remoraid, it didn't tell you you could catch Remoraid. Like, all the other ones said, you know, fish for it or whatever, and it gave you a route option. So Remoraid said I had to hatch it from an egg, and that was the only way of getting it. Now, obviously it was a typo, because it's just like a series of symbols they put next to the Pokemon that were supposed to be like fish, catch, hatch, evolve, whatever, trade, stuff like that. But, so somebody just forgot to put the symbol there that said like catch or fish for it. But you have to realize that I spent so long just trying to figure out, like, okay, and this is pre-internet days, guys. If this was today, in a heartbeat, I'd have figured this out. But I'm over here like, okay, I can't get Octillery because I have to evolve Remoraid. I can't get Remoraid because I need an egg from an Octillery. Like, it's like a chicken and the egg kind of thing. And, oh, it pissed me off. It took me forever. It honestly probably took me until... That was when HeartGold. Well, this one Gold and Silver came out. It probably took me until just before Crystal came out, which was a year and a half later, for me to actually figure out where I was supposed to fish for it, that I was supposed to fish for it, and that whole 9 yards. Because It was just so mind-boggling to me. But Luma, okay, Psybeam? Yeah, we get Psybeam. And you know what's funny? Now that I think about it, on that note of like the rim raid and the Octillery deal, now that I think about it, it's actually a good thing in the sense that the internet exists to a degree for Pokemon, because can you imagine if some of these games came out and there was no like internet to spread how to catch certain things or how to evolve certain things? Just as a case in point, when X and Y came out, let's look at two examples. So example number one is Cubchoo. Or not Cubchoo, oh my god, Pancham. So example number one is Pancham. So you look at it like this. Without Pancham, wait, where the hell's the grass in this thing? I thought there was grass here. Okay. Maybe I'm missing it. Alright, whatever. We'll keep going. Anyways, Pancham, here's the thing. So, like, Pancham, you had to go get, or you have to level it up with a dark Pokemon, another dark Pokemon in your party. If you didn't have the internet, or you didn't have a guide, or, you know, you just weren't one of those people that bought the guide, whatever, how the hell are you supposed to know that? Like, that is such a gimmicky thing, because I could see some kid out there who's got a Pancham in his party, evolves it by a fluke. Like, let's say I just happen to have a dark Pokemon in my party and I evolve it, and it's like, oh, what a happy coincidence, and I go about my merry way. But then when I try and replicate it, I don't have the same, or when I try and replicate it, it doesn't evolve because I don't have that dark Pokemon in my party anymore. Like, it would just baffle somebody. And then the second example I would say would be freaking Inkay and Malamar. Like, and you know that if it wasn't for the internet, if it wasn't for, you know, one person getting a guidebook, whatever the case may be, nobody in their mind would think, oh man, you know what I really need to do right now? Flip my DS upside down, and that's what's going to get it to evolve. Like, there's just no way. Like, it's such a fluky thing that, like, maybe one Inkay in a million would have evolved without the spread of that kind of communication and information. And that one would have been like, I was looking at it evolved, I set my DS down, and now the gyroscope flipped it. You know, it would have been something dumb like that. But, either way, so we're on to the ice cave now. So we went through that whole route. Ice path, whatever the hell. So we're on the ice path. Now we have an encounter technically where we just left, so I'll keep that in my back pocket in case I ever figure out where the grass is. I'm pretty sure we have to, like, surf to get to the grass, honestly. Like, now that I think about it. And I really don't want to do that, because once we start surfing, like, it's just gonna suck. Alright, let's see. If we go this way, we go that way. If we go that way, we're back where we started. So we're going to go this way. Then we're going to go this way. Then we're going to go this way. Oh, we're still back where we started. Okay. Alright, so let's try this. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Okay, so this one here. Alright, we got this. So now we're going to come over here. Is this an item? Oh, it's waterfall. Okay. So they make it like this. It's the HM we actually will need later. And they put it in one of these freaking mazes, like, instead of just giving it to us. You lucky I spent the time on that. Okay, so Zubat obviously is not going to be our wild encounter because we have somebody even better on the team. So let's keep on keeping on. Oh, he really whipped around over there. Oh, the item you picked up over there, it was an HM, wasn't it? I'm the one who dropped it, but I want you to keep it. You took the time to get it right. It contains waterfall. Me? I still need a new pair of shoes. That's cool. So I'm assuming that if we didn't stop and get it, he would have turned us around and gone like, oh, I dropped that item over there. You should really go grab it. Like, that's not what I'm assuming would have happened. Who knows? Like, you never know. But I'm hopeful that that's what would have happened. Alright, here we go. So our encounter is going to be a Swinub, which I'm okay with, because if we get Swinub or even Piloswine, whatever it is, like, those are the kind of mons that can come in handy, definitely long range. Long term. I guess we'll go for the Tackle. Tackle's weaker than Quick Attack in this gen, I believe. Oh, come on. That was my bad, guys. I shouldn't have even tried that, because that Quick Attack did way too much damage. But that has seemingly become the norm with this game. Oh, shit. Speaking of norm, we need to get somebody with strength, don't we? Okay. It's going to blow. I'm going to drop down here. Let's see what happens. Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Can we at least continue? Or do we need strength for that? Alright, let's do this. We're going to come down here. We're going to swing around here. Yeah, see, yeah. Up. Up. Over. Down. Over. Over. Up. Crap. Alright, so we need strength. I really don't want to go back and get a strength user. Like, honestly, that does not appeal to me at all. Oh, okay. So let's see. So that, I mean, getting strength on our Armand does not appeal to me in the slightest. So, let's see who we can just give strength to, and I guess we're going to have to just bite the bullet on it. Boot up strength. I feel like Typhlosion's going to end up with it. Yeah, and Typhlosion is the only one. Okay. Yes. I'll give it strength. We'll get rid of... I guess we'll get rid of Quick Attack. Yeah, we'll get rid of Quick Attack. It is what it is. Swift usually hits first anyways, and Cinder's pretty much faster than most of the mons we've been encountering. I feel like that's a quote that's going to come back to bite me in the ass, by the way. Like, we're going to be like, oh yeah, Cinder's much faster than most of the mons we encounter. And then the very next Pokemon we encounter is just going to come up and, like, slap us. Like, pimp slap us. Alright. Run away. So first things first, before we even start moving stuff around, let's go ahead and drop some repels down. Because, oh, we got one regular... We'll use the regular repel, then we'll start dipping into super repels. But I'm not a big fan of a bunch of needless encounters. Yes, we will use strength. We are strong like bull. Alright, we can move boulders around. So we're going to go that way. Then, oh, no. How the fuck? Okay, I get it now. We gotta go this way, then we gotta come down here. We gotta bump it, bump it, bump it, bump it, and drop it. Alright, so there's... Oh, thud. There's one. Now, what else we got? We got one over here that I'm assuming has to go down to that one. Okay. I think I got this one. Yeah, this one actually looks kind of simple. Now that I actually analyze it, it's not that bad. We're going to go down, down, down. We'll come up, drop around, pop it over here. Boom, boom. Like it's hot. Once back up, over here, and then straight away. One more shove. Okay. Alright, so the repel wore off. Let's drop a super repel real quick. You know what would be nice is if it was like other games where it's like, your repel wore off. Use another one? That would make my life easier. Wouldn't it? Don't you guys think that would make our lives so much easier? Okay, let's do this one first, because this one looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to wrap our heads around. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Trying to think this through. Okay, so if we come here, yeah. Go one down, one over. So we thudded that down. So that just leaves this one up here. Which, oh, we have to go all the way back. Come on. So we got to truck all the freaking way back. Do. There we go. So now let's go there. Come here. Come here, come here, go there. Alright. Down goes that one. Oh! Should have gone to the ladder, but whatever. We're at the ladder now. Alright. So, let's see if this becomes a lot easier, which it does. There's the one item over there, but I don't care. Like, I'm not that overly concerned by it. A freaking course. Now we gotta deal with Rock Smash? You gotta be kidding me. The repel's effect wore off, and then one step later. Oh, it's a Jinx, too. That would be nice if, you know, we had an encounter left. Yes, congratulations for your forewarning. Once more into the bag we go. We can go, let's go over here, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be Never Melt Ice. And it is, yeah. Alright, that's actually worth it. Not right now, but if we ever get an Ice type, that will be worth it. But that should actually put us right towards the end, because I think, if I recall, the Never Melt Ice is like the center. Alright, what happens if we come up here? Anything cool? There's an item. Oh, I get it. Hang on. Hang on, don't move that. We're going to come here. Took me a second, but I get what we're supposed to do now. If we go right here, that lets us do this. Boop, boop, boop. For an iron. Like, I feel like we're either going the right way or we're going very much the wrong way. Oh yeah, we're going the right way. Never mind. And now that I think about it, we couldn't have gone and taken on Ho-Oh yet because we do have this little lady right here who is stuck. Is that what it is? Me oh my, is that you, Sleeve? Fancy meeting you here. Tell you the truth, my sandals are stuck frozen on the ice and I'm stuck here. In other words, my flip-flops are quick frozen to the ground. Tee-hee! Well, it's no laughing matter. Would you come around and push my back? Alright. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna get around her to push her in the back. Oh, here we go. Boop. Shove. Oh. Oh, we gotta build momentum. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, never mind. I was just ready to go back and then start racing forward. You really are kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, no sweat. Anytime. Thanks. Thanks for offering me something, for saving your life. You could have frozen to death right there. Oh, is this a black belt? Oh, but they don't want to battle me. Okay. Okay. But with that being said, guys, here we are in... Oh, not Cameron, the photographer. We're not getting a photo. Yes, I am very shy of you. Here we are, guys, in Blackthorn City. As you can see, oh, so beautiful. And all of its blackthorny goodness. So, comment question of the day, guys, because I'm going to go ahead and end today's episode right here now that we've made it to Blackthorn City. And next episode, you guys, we will take on everybody, everything, do some exploring, check out that gym over there, look into these huts, all that good stuff. But comment question of the day today, guys. Let's keep it simple. How are you guys enjoying Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Which should now have been out for a couple hours. But how are you guys enjoying Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon as of the airing of this episode? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, thank you, of course, for taking a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. But with that being said, guys, this is Sleevecard signing out. Have yourselves a beautiful day, and I will see you later.